back for the market, still holding above that 8,800 mark for the Nifty. It's after that gap down opening, things have been largely stable for the markets, but still exceedingly weak. The stock which is currently on our radar is Godrej Consumer. The key story that we're tracking is that with the unseasonal rains, the fear is that perhaps rural consumption might also take a hit because of the crop damage and therefore the impact on the rural demand. Joining in to talk more about it, we've got Vivek Gambhir, the Managing Director of Godrej Consumer Product. Good afternoon, Mr. Gambhir, and thanks so much for joining in. That is, the first question and the more pertinent one. Do you see rural consumption getting impacted in the coming quarters because of what's happening on the back of these unseasonal and untimely rains, and therefore the impact it's going to have on the Rabi crop?
Good afternoon. Clearly this is something we will have to play a little bit of a close watch to, because rural growth has been a bit of a concern over the last couple of quarters. On the other hand, because of some of the crop damage, it could actually lead to a little bit of a price increase. But over the last quarter or so, rural growth has actually been increasing faster than urban growth. And so in that sense, while the urban recovery has been sharper, rural growth has been holding on to its own. I think the key question really will be as to what impact does the budget changes actually have as far as rural growth is concerned, because some of the initiatives announced by the government augur very well for the rural consumer, particularly with regards to infrastructure spend. It will lead to more jobs, as well as there is a slightly higher allocation for subsidies and better targeting of subsidies. So net-net, I think if those benefits kick in sooner, it should still mean a good couple of quarters for rural consumers.
Okay, hi Mr. Gambhir, thanks much for joining in. So basically you've seen softer input costs as well, plus there's a fear that rural consumption may take a bit of a hit. Would you look at any sort of price cuts in this current quarter?
Certainly, what is important for us is that whatever benefits we get from commodity price declines, we do intend to pass on a portion of those benefits to our consumers. So in those categories where we have seen some benefit, we've already passed on about 6 to 8% pricing benefit to our consumers. What happens in the future will really depend on the level of competitive intensity, because typically when commodity prices come down, it can lead to higher competition and more promotional expenditure. But in spite of that, I think we will definitely try and see if we can pass on more benefits to our consumers to be able to kickstart the consumption cycle. Even after having done that, I think we are quite optimistic that our profit growth will be quite strong in the quarters ahead.
Can you tell us what, on a blended basis, what the total price decline has been, or the price cuts that the company has undertaken so far on a blended basis?
In the categories such as soaps, where we have seen the biggest benefit of commodity price declines, the benefit has been about 6 to 8%. Now, other pricing declines, for example, in inputs such as...
Mr. Gambhir, my apologies, sir. We'll interrupt you for just a moment to cut across to the Prime Minister who's speaking in Parliament. That's the Prime Minister speaking in Parliament on the controversial decision by the Jammu and Kashmir government to release separatist leader Masrat Alam from prison. But let's go back to our guest, Vivek Gambhir, MD of Godrej Consumer, who we've been speaking with. Apologies for that delay, Mr. Gambhir, but you were telling us about the blended price cuts that you've taken across your categories.
See, there have been two main benefits of commodity price declines. One is in the costs of palm oil, and the second is in crude oil. Now, a lot of the palm oil benefits have begun kicking in, and that really impacts our soap portfolio. So in the soap portfolio, we have taken or passed on benefits of about 6 to 8% to our consumers. The crude oil benefits have just begun kicking in. Those benefits will be more materialized over the next 2 or 3 quarters, and as those benefits come in, we will figure out what the appropriate level is to pass on to our consumers.
All right, Mr. Gambhir, we'll leave it at that. Running out of time. Thanks so much for joining in. Appreciate your time as well as perspective this afternoon. On that note, it's time for a short break. Vikram Kirloskar, the president of SIAM, joins in next.